And you've got the flyers?
Already in the car.
So that's everything then?
All we need to remember are the rosettes and a banner.
Good girl. Ryan Trent. Oh, yes, Mr. Pearson. Yes, everything went very well this morning, thank you. We're just heading out again now. Yeah, Burnham Street Market, then an appearance at the shopping centre. Yes, busy day on the hustings. But nothing I can't handle with my PA, chauffeur and right-hand man. Yes, the wife.
Hello, love.
Hi, Dad.
I thought you were your mum. To what do we owe the honour?
I just thought...
Come on. You've either brought a huge bag of washing or you need money. I can't see any washing.
Hey! You're not avoiding me, are you?
No, not at all. Hi.
It's okay. Don't look so worried. I'm only joking.
Right.
Look, I'm glad I bumped into you, actually. Just want to say there are no hard feelings over you thinking I might be married.
Yeah, well, it wasn't so much that I mean, that's to say that we thought you were married. It's
Simon, it's okay. Cherry's a great girl. I really like her. I'm really pleased she's got such good mates looking out for her.
Well, I'm glad that she's got a... You know, she's got a friend like you.
And here she is.
Hey.
Your chariot awaits.
Oh.
You ready, darling?
I think so.
You'll be okay. Deep breath. That's my girl. Cry God for Harry, England and St. George.
Sorry I'm late. Oh, no. I'm not surprised. Imogen, dinner! Now, there wasn't any chicken, but I've got beef and onion or steak and kidney. What's going on?
Our brilliant son has managed to lose all his money.
What do you mean, all his money?
Just this term's loan.
Stolen?
No, not stolen, no. The idiot has given it away.
How'd you manage that?
You're gonna love this.
I lost a bet.
Doesn't it make you feel proud?
What sort of bet?
It doesn't matter.
Are you gambling?
No, it's not like that.
Well, what is it like?
It was nothing.
What sort of nothing?
It was about a girl.
You bet 1,000 quid on a girl?
You can't... Who is she?
It's no one you know.
You tried to buy a girl?
Shut up, it was a bet.
Who was she and what was the bet?
You don't know her, honestly. And it was that I could get her to go out with me. That's the truth.
Jack! How are you going to pay your rent?
You are such a loser.
You're right, darling.
I just don't like it when they get like that. The man in a leather jacket, he was so angry, so ugly.
You mustn't let it worry you. It is right. That's what we stand for. The more freedom of speech there is, the better democracy works. Now, you forget him. He's an idiot. I'll just give Mr. Pearson a call. Let him know how well it went.
So what, you're pushing Frida Pinto off a cliff? That's harsh.
I don't want to, but I'm definitely marrying Cheryl Cole, so it's between Frida and Angelina.
How's it going, Karen?
I wish people would wash the mugs up after they've done with them.
Right.
Oh, look. Beauty and the Beast are coming. Oh, look. That's nice. That's gentlemanly.
Followed by the charming kiss goodbye.
No, Scott will go for it, especially if he thinks we're watching. He'll get all territorial and alpha male tongues for sure.
No, I keep it smooth.
Bet.
Have you two not got anything better to do?
Loser cleans the bathroom.
Okay, on.
Go on, my son.
No, back of the hand.
Hold on. Patience, my boy. Yes, we have a winner. Oh no, I should have got you to wear a little French maid's outfit too. That would have been fun.
What's going on?
Mental Health Centre.
How was lunch?
Yeah. Dreamy.
Jimmy, it's for you. Sorry, we're not open till 4 o'clock.
That's all right, Ruth. Mr. Trent's a little early, but it's fine. Come straight through.
Okay, thank you. That was the radio station. You are looking at the West Midlands nomination for the Golden Microphone for spoken word radio broadcasting.
Well done, you.
Be a big microphone to get that on it.
Apparently, I've got my own webpage too.
Oh yeah, this is originally for blood in the urine. Is that right?
The first blood tests were inconclusive. You were going to get some more done?
Yes, that's it. That's it. Let me just.
Is there any chance we can hurry this along? There's a public meeting I have to attend by 5.
Yeah, of course. I just need to. I don't seem to be able to locate the. What sort of public meeting is it? Sounds rather important.
My husband is standing in next week's by-election.
Gosh, that is important. Which party?
The British Pride Party.
British Pride. Oh, I see. So that's the You're
What I am is in a hurry.
Yeah, of course. The trouble is I can't quite seem to find the results, but don't worry, I'm sure they're probably in reception, so I'll just go and have
You
them.
shouldn't have to do that. You're a highly trained doctor. You shouldn't be chasing paperwork around. See, this is one of the corner posts of our health policy. Better organisation, more staff, more funding.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Less bureaucracy.
Jack?
Hi, Mum.
What is it? I'm busy.
Dad just phoned. Said he was on his way home.
Why?
I don't know, but he's sounding proper angry.
Well, probably because he is proper angry. We both are. He's probably coming round to thump you.
Mum?
You know he won't do it. I might, though.
I said I was sorry.
It's not good enough, Jack. It's £1,000.
What else can I do about it?
Well, why don't you wait for your dad to come home? I gotta go.
What's occurred in?
Come take a look.
Oh, no. Feel good? I should feel slightly queasy.
Yeah, well, according to my #1 fan, Dr. Clay should come with a health warning. His voice sent my heart soaring.
Dr. Jimmy Clay, Leatherbridge's heartthrob doctor. Wow, she actually calls herself your #1 fan. I thought that was me.
Nah, get in line, mate.
Of course, I'd say she could easily be a he. Wow, there's one. Before Dr. Clay's programme, I was blind, but now I can see. And he's completely cured me of my leprosy.
Yeah, well, if you're just going to take them, mate.
No, not at all. In fact, I'm going to make that my homepage. And I'm going to order my Soothing Sounds of Dr. Clay CD and the action figure with fuzzy 90s hair.
I told you there's nothing from St. Phil's.
But they should be here.
Any word on my 4 o'clock, Mrs. Harvison and her daughter?
No, it's still nothing.
Have you found them yet? I really am in a hurry.
I'm still looking. I'm very sorry.
See, that's what I mean. So much paperwork. You know, the other problem with the NHS is we spend tens of millions of pounds every year treating foreigners, so-called health tourists. We're a laughingstock. I mean, you add to that the £40 million every day we spend on our membership of the EU, and the millions of pounds we give away every year in so-called aid to incompetent and corrupt third-world governments.
Mrs. Sangrassi.
Yeah, here we go.
Excuse me.
See, this is what's wrong with the NHS. Staffed by immigrants, treating immigrants.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Excuse me, but would you please mind not talking about my staff or the patients like that?
Like what? I mean, nobody can deny it. Neither of them is native British, and judging by what she's wearing, she's proud of it.
Now, hold on.
No, it's okay, Daniel. He's not worth it.
Now, forget your euphemisms and your political correctness. The truth is the truth. When I say native British, everyone, and I mean everyone, knows what I mean.
Got them. They'd faxed them over. How about we return to my room, Mr. Trent?
I'm very sorry about that, Mrs. Sangrassi, and you too, Michelle. What's all that about? Who's he?
Dr. Bond was looking for some extra test results that he ordered. The first ones didn't show anything, so he got the lab to do the lot.
Extra tests? He's lucky we did any tests at all.
Now, what's the hold-up?
I'm sorry, Mr. Trent. I just need to confer with one of my colleagues.
Look, I don't have time for this.
Just be a minute.
You all right? Who's this?
Brian Trent, guy in reception.
Does he know?
No. And he's candidate for the British Pride Party at the local elections next week.
No. This is fantastic. This is perfect. Are you going to tell him?
Yeah.
You should sell tickets.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Sangrassi. Have you got a minute?
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to leave things as they were.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, after that little episode in reception earlier. I mean, I wanted to know if you think there was anything else I should have done.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, do you want me to remove him from the list? Because
Julia, it's kind of you to ask, but what's it got to do with me?
No, you're right. It's just... What I meant was...
Yeah, I know. And I know why you asked. But you shouldn't need me to tell you that he's an offensive bigot.
Okay, just to go over this again. You have a history of passing blood in the urine, yes?
I've had this before, yes. Look, as I mentioned, I have a meeting to address.
Yeah, I know. It's just that this is a bit of an unusual case. So I want to make sure that I get all the facts straight so I can be sure of a diagnosis. Are you from this area, Mr. Trent?
Yes. Lived here all my life.
And, are your parents still alive, if you don't mind me asking?
This is a complete waste of time. What have my parents got to do with anything?
It's just that many conditions have genetic origins, so it is relevant.
You stop hanging around like a bad smell. I haven't got patience to see.
Mrs. Harmison was supposed to be coming in with her daughter, but she let her down at the last minute.
Typical. Poor Mrs. Harmison. I mean, I bet she's organised the afternoon off, got people to cover for her, and the selfish, ungrateful little brat's just done exactly what he wants to do, out of thought for anybody else but himself.
Herself.
What?
Well, you said himself, but you meant herself.
Thank you very much for the grammar lesson. Exactly what I was in the mood for.
So you were brought up in a series of foster homes?
And not ashamed of it. They were good people, and I'm grateful to each and every one of them.
I'm sure.
But they were all working-class families. So their first priority, and rightly so, was always to look after their own. So when times got tough, I'd be moved on.
The British Pride Party is all about looking after your own people, your local community, your family.
Your family. That's the foundation of a healthy society. If families were stronger, we wouldn't need government to dictate family values. We'd already have them. But nowadays, mixed-race marriages with their half-caste brats, single parents given extra benefit, queers getting married, allowed to adopt. What sort of message is that?
So you don't actually know who your parents are?
No, I don't.
And do you have no way of contacting them?
No.
Almost done. Just a couple more questions.
Oh, great, it's you.
What's up, Karen?
I don't know, and I get lost.
All right, I'm sorry. I was only joking. Anyway, the other way around, you would have done exactly the same thing.
Yeah, okay, maybe I was a bit...
Full of yourself, big-headed, believe in your own publicity.
Anyway, how are you? How's things going? How's your plan to inject bubonic plague into the foreheads of the vain and fatuous women of Leatherbridge?
Good to hear you're open-minded about it.
It's not up to me.
Well, that's good news. Anyway, with Heston and Lily swanning around Bella Italia, there's not going to be a decision anytime soon.
Hello, yep, Dr. Clay. Charlie, yeah, have you seen it? You're on the homepage now. Okay, go to news. Yeah? Handsome looking devil, and I. I know.
So, your blood sample showed something called sickle cell trait, which is a genetic condition, and it indicates that one of your parents or grandparents or great-grandparents had the sickle cell gene.
So?
Well, if you carry the gene, then each new generation has a 50-50 chance of inheriting it. So it can be passed on forever. It'd be like throwing up a series of coins and them all coming down heads. Of course, in practice, eventually you flip a coin, it comes down tails and the gene disappears.
So what does this sickle cell thing do?
Well, it's very rare, but sickle cell trait can occasionally result in blood being passed in the urine. Otherwise, it's completely harmless.
Oh, good. So I'm all clear then?
In terms of your own health, yes. But if you were to have a child with a woman who also had sickle cell trait, then there'd be a 1 in 4 chance that that child would develop sickle cell disease, which is much, much more serious. Do you have any children?
No. I mean, not yet.
Well, I would recommend that your wife is also checked for sickle cell trait.
Of course. No time now, though. I've got an election to win.
Well, I'm sorry, we don't allow mobile phones in here.
Yeah. Hello, Brian Trent. Yes, Mr. Pearson, I'm on my way.
No, there is one more thing, Mr. Trent. Mr. Trent!
Start with the one you're going to marry.
No, I'm not playing unless they're all under 50.
Go on.
And at least 2 of them are women.
Hi, Karen.
No.
Hi, Karen. Where's the block, Karen? How'd it go with Adolf?
Oh, I didn't tell him.
What?
I wanted to make sure I was playing everything by the book.
You're okay then?
Yeah, fine, thanks. It's just family stuff.
Oh, you look happy.
Scott's taking me for a walk. Isn't everything just so lovely?
Oh, do you remember that, Karen?
Not really.
Oops. Someone's glass half empty.
And the other half, I'd like to sling over Jack.
Oh, dear.
This is some unfinished business I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, as my mum always said, don't go to bed angry. Annoying old woman.
Daisy.
Very clever.
I mean, there's a girl's name. That's what I go for. Daisy.
Are you being serious?
Why not?
That was my nan's name. I love the name Daisy.
You're right. You're crying.
I'm not.
Is it your nan? Is it the name Daisy? I didn't mean to make you unhappy.
You didn't. You don't. That's the thing. You make me too happy.
How can you be too happy?
I just can't believe I've found someone that's just so right.
What's all this?
My stuff.
I knocked off early and picked him up. Jack's going to be staying here for the foreseeable future.
Well, when was this decided?
Well, he obviously can't be trusted on his own.
Well, it would have been nice if
I don't see
somebody...
why I have to be punished when he's the one who messed up.
Shut up, Immy! I made a mistake, that's all.
A mistake? No. Stubbing your toe is a mistake. Spilling your coffee is a mistake, not flushing £1,000 down the toilet.
Mum!
And you're grounded.
You can't. What about my friends? What about going out?
Going out? You couldn't even buy yourself a girlfriend?
Shut up! I wasn't trying to buy a girlfriend, it was a bet.
That's enough.
Both of you.
He's not having my room.
It's not your room, it's my room.
I said that is enough. Immy, you stay where you are. Jack, have her old room.
Mum!
hello, Doctor.
Hi.
Come on in.
Thank you. Is Mr. Trent in?
It's not bad news, is it?
No, it's just that you left before I could finish, and I wanted to make sure that you've got all the facts.
Oh, come on in.
Dr. Bond, what can we do for you? I thought this sickle cell thing was completely harmless.
Oh, yes, it is. It's just that there is something else. You see, sickle cell trait only affects certain ethnicities. In fact, it's most common in Afro-Caribbeans. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Trent?
No.
Well, Mr. Trent, I think it's important that you understand the full history of sickle cell trait. When you asked me to run more tests last week, all my colleagues and the blood lab staff said that I was wasting my time. They said there's no way that you could possibly have sickle cell trait. It's so rare that it results with blood in the urine and what with your apparent ethnicity. But to be honest, I wanted to get to the bottom of it, so I went ahead anyway. I wanted to be thorough. Now, judging by your appearance, skin tone and such, it would have been several generations ago, but I'm absolutely positive that one of your ancestors was black Afro-Caribbean. As I said, it's like a series of coins coming down heads.
How dare you come up with such a filthy lie? You come here to my own home with this vile fabrication?
Mr. Trent, I checked every single step of the way. The blood that was tested at St. Phil's is the same blood that we took from you last week. The results are accurate. The conclusion is correct. And I think it was important that I tell you.
You see, he'd really like that, wouldn't he? That'd be a great story for the papers. Now you get out. Get out! He's a damn liar. Typical dirty tricks from the other parties.
He said...
It doesn't matter what he said. Nothing has changed. And if this ever gets out, we'll discredit the results, the system, and we'll sue the mill. I don't care, whatever it takes.
Get off! Get off it! All right!
You've no idea who you're dealing with. Come on, let's pull ourselves together. We've got meetings all day tomorrow. There's no time to be sitting around feeling sorry for ourselves. Let's just forget about it, move on. Sarah, darling, what are you doing?
I'm going to Mum's.
I don't understand.
You heard him. The results are accurate. You can't represent British pride. You're one of them. You disgust me. I want you out of this house by the time I get back. Forever. And if you try to follow me or contact me, I'll tell everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much. We're all right now. You okay?
I think so. My arm hurts.
Do you want to try standing up?
Oh.
A bit shaky. It's just the shock. Let's sit you down for a minute.
My hero.
Yeah, Brian Trent. Mr. Pearson. Yeah, I would... No, so...
You feeling sorry for yourself?
It's not fair. I bet Dad did some stupid things when he was my age.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't get caught.
Couldn't you have a word with him, please?
And say what?
That it was a stupid mistake, but being in halls is an important part of being a student.
Well, you should have thought about that. I'm sorry, love, I'm with your dad on this one. I don't know what you thought you were doing.
Sure you don't want an ambulance?
No, I'm okay, honestly. I feel a lot better now. But we should call the police.
Nah, doesn't matter now.
Of course it does. What happens if he does it again?
There's nothing they can do anyway.
Scott?
The thing is, I tackled him. Who knows what the police will make of that? I was reading about some innocent bystander who tries to do the right thing and ends up being prosecuted.
It was self-defense.
Honestly, I still think it's best not to. We know what happened, but by the time it's been twisted, he'll end up being the victim, and I'll be the thug. You got your bag back. I say we just go home and have a glass or two of good claret and forget about it, okay? Where do you think you're going?
Well, I'm going to be late for work.
I've dealt with it.
I don't need to see a doctor.
That's not a good idea.
You don't bring that stuff up in front of strangers, not ever.
What do you think you're doing?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I need an ambulance in here.
Coming up, a Native American warrior lays claim to Cabot Cove in Murder, She Wrote.